Welcome to Top 10 Nation. Today we will be looking at the 10 most dangerous cities in the United States. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell. Enjoy the video.
The top 10 most dangerous cities in the United States. Let's examine the 10 most dangerous cities in America, based on rates of violent crime, which include murder, rape, robbery, and aggravated assault. At the number 10 spot is Stockton, California. The North Central California city of 316,000 is the only one that cracks the national top 10, with 1,386 violent crimes for every 100,000 residents. The city of Stockton organized former prison inmates to keep peace among gangs and obtain donations for scholarships for the city's poorest high school students. At the number 9 spot is Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Milwaukee's population of 594,000 makes it Wisconsin's largest city. Its alarming rate of 1,413 violent crimes for every 100,000 residents, which also makes it the state's most dangerous city. Milwaukee is shown to be the country's most segregated city and has double the national poverty rate. Next, taking the number 8 spot on our list is Little Rock, Arkansas. The city's violent crime rate of 1,446 per 100,000 is nearly quadruple the national average. With a population of 197,000 and Arkansas's capital. Little Rock's crime problems have been linked to gang-related incidents including groups affiliates with the Bloods and their long-standing rivals, the Crips. Taking the 7th spot is Ohio's main city, Cleveland, Ohio. Its violent crime rate of 1,449 per 100,000 residents is just a tick above Little Rock's and, similarly, 4 times the national average. As this city lost more than a quarter of its population since 1990, from over 500,000 to under 385,000, the childhood poverty rate is a heartbreaking 50.5%, higher than any other American city with at least 250,000 residents. With the 6th spot in the list comes Kansas City, Missouri. A cattle town dating back to its founding, the city is home to some of the most renowned steakhouses in the country. Unfortunately, Kansas City also has a crime problem, with a violent crime rate of 1,590 per 100,000 people. That's 318% above the national average. Most Kansas City murders go unsolved, which deteriorates the deterrence for future violent crime. Coming in at the number 5 spot is St. Louis, Missouri. Unemployment has done violence in St. Louis, with a whopping 1,800 violent crimes for every 100,000 residents. In 2018, the city suffered 187 homicides, out of its 293,000 population, making it the homicide capital of the U.S. With the 4th spot on this list comes Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore's 2018 count of 309 gave is a homicide rate of 51 per 100,000 residents, second only to St. Louis, its robbery rate of 837 per 100,000 and a 1% chance of you getting robbed if you go into the city. The top 3 most dangerous cities in the U.S. At the 3rd spot is Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham's charm is overruled by a rampant violent crime infestation. The city's violent crime rate of 1,912 per 100,000 residents is more than 5 times the national average. Fortunately for Birminghamers, the city may soon be dropping off this top 10 list. According to its police department, violent crime in Birmingham is down 26% so far this year. The 2nd spot on this list is Memphis, Tennessee. Violence in Memphis is punctuated by one of the costliest murders in American history. When Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated on a motel balcony in April 1968, riots broke out in major cities across the country whose effects are still felt more than half a century later. Since then, Memphis has become ground zero for some of the worst firearm violence in the country. Its 2018 violent crime rate of 1,943 per 100,000 with a 650,000 people population, an appalling 411% of the national average, included 186 homicides, more than half of which involved guns. And the most dangerous county in the entire United States is Detroit, Michigan. The city that brought the world muscle cars, Motown and Marshall Mathers, is also America's most dangerous. Detroit is the only city in the country with a violent crime rate exceeding 2,000 per 100,000 residents, minus 428% above the national average. Detroit has seen one of the sharpest population declines over the last half-century. At its 1950s peak, the city was home to 1.8 million people and has driven the population to under 700,000. It's a get-out-while-you-can death spiral in which those remaining tend to be desperate. More than a third live in poverty and, more ominously, the COVID-19 pandemic has seen Detroit's unemployment rate rise from an already high 9.8% to a 39.2% unemployment rate.